How can I help you, Captain? Oh, Captain. I don't know if we've met yet. I'm Sergeant Yumi. You wouldn't be here about the job, would you? Might not be worth your time, considering your rank. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. See you later.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security. I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design of it. Yes, you need me?
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis.
The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is. You are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mast, same as anyone. Just be aware that you are being monitored. No, my parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them. I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you. All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything. That's a level of detail I can't get into. Don't worry, we've got plenty of good people working hard. That is a word that has been used, both for good and ill, to describe us at times. You get used to it after a while, and it makes the occasions where you can all the more meaningful. They've got you doing grunt work, Captain. Hardly the reward I'd expect for a member of the Vanguard. That attitude and initiative is probably what made you a captain in the first place. Statistical average psychological tendencies, a sergeant's need to tower over his subordinates. But really, it was just a joke. I meant nothing by it. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail. We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done. Just the usual reports from agents in the field on persons of interest. Right now, the information isn't as important as who we're tracking. Good luck with the mission.
Hey. Engineering's going to need to run those numbers again.
Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Things seems to be where we left it.
Engines firing. Here we go. Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
Apogee complete, or in orbit. A haiku, huh?
Careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here?
Welcome here, enlightened or not. Is Mars treating you well?
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble. They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragon Star. And there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards and dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragon Star. Don't worry, you'll get your money as long as you bring me that first edition copy of Dragonstar Force Volume 1.
staying safe.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is key to understanding things.
If you need a quiet spot to think, the community center is a good place.
All systems are nominal. We are ready to depart.
Time to leave this place behind.
We're in orbit. What next? As the hero of the kid, you need your own comic book, your own cartoons, your own theme song.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Welcome to New Homestead.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
There is value to be found in looking back through history, provided one does not cling too tightly to it.
Someone's got to talk to Joyce about these brownouts.
It's so cold here. I guess I should have expected that.
It's one thing to learn about early colony life. It's another to experience it.
Well, what did we think of the tour?
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
The, brown horse tavern, was it, huh? The food was better than I expected from a backwoods planet like this.
It has a quaint charm, doesn't it?
Just like the rest of New Homestead.
Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again sometime. And I hope you'll consider another Star Sap tour. Tell your friends.
I will. Thanks again.
Excuse me, Bill. You've got to do a better job of keeping your tour groups out of trouble.
What do you mean?
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table.
We live
Claudio
a
said he was
simple
playing with some of the
life
machinery
on
down
New
by the mines
Homestead,
and nearly got
but
his arm
make
stuck
no
inside.
mistake,
It could have been
it's
ripped off.
fulfilling.
I'm sorry. You know, kids, little troublemakers. I'll tell the guests to be more careful.
Damn right. You've got to do something. Or else next time it happens, I'm billing you personally.
Hello there. The museum here is free to everyone.
I'm learning. So much here. Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
I still can't believe people actually live like this.
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll freeze solid without the proper protection.
I'm always looking to trade for off-world goods. Well, hello there, and welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time? Oh, nice. You know, it's always such a pleasure to meet people from other worlds. Or just space. I don't judge. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here. Or if you have any questions for me about the shop, the merchandise, or even just New Homestead in general, I'm happy to help you. I love them. Most of us in New Homestead appreciate what tourism does for our economic livelihood, so we go out of our way to make guests feel welcome. Some are indifferent about it, while a few others, I won't name names, are downright resentful of all the tourists and would prefer to be left alone. But that being said, I believe our generally friendly demeanor is a large part of what drives people to keep coming back. We used to, but not anymore. Believe it or not, the New Homestead Tourism Board decided a while back to do away with souvenirs. We don't really have the resources or facilities to make them here ourselves, and it was decided that anything less than that would seem exploitive of our people and inauthentic. Only thing we have are these souvenir slates about the history of New Homestead. Tell you what, I've got an extra one here that another guest left behind a while back. You can have it. Sure thing. I'm also interested in buying if you have anything for sale. Enjoy the rest of your day.
This colony's a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
Lots of history here.
We are here. What will be our next course of action?
Lift off complete. Let's go.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
watch out for the robots.
Faith in God is
Mars is so boring sometimes. United Colonies asks much of its workers, and apparently offers rather little in return.
Did you find the book, Dragon Star Force Volume 1, The Heroes of the Dragon Star? I don't know. I hear you. Feel free. No, that's okay. I think I got it. Okay. I guess it's the least I could do for making you go out of your way to find it for me. Hey, I don't need my old non-first edition copy of the book anymore, so you can have it, I guess. Thanks.